How was it like for you being on the same stage with Bongbong Marcos? Given your past, given what you went through, and given the positions that you took in the 1970s and in the 1980s, I think a lot of people who knew you and knew your background were a bit surprised that there were not as much fireworks as would have been expected.
Well, the fireworks depends on the questions. Nobody questioned us about the questions asked is mostly in foreign relations and defense and security. So there's no reference to what we feel about Bongbong Marcos.
Pero kahit po but even in your campaigns, no, wala po kaming naririnig mula sa inyo na pagbabatikos. Halimbawa kay Bongbong Marcos, na alam nga po namin sa biografiya niyo ay talaga namang siguro sabihin na natin the few number who do know you, who do know a bit of your personal history as well as your history in politics, know how you are at one point rabidly anti-Marcos. But so have you changed your position? Have you mellowed? And what do you think about a Marcos running again?
Well, siguro hindi nyo lang nadinig. Meron ako mga interviews that I felt bad pa nga after, baka masyado namang intense yung aking pagkakasalita tungkol sa candidacy ni Bongbong Marcos. But I have been speaking.
Pero ano po yung masasabi niyo that he is now leading? In fact, pati itong latest this month, the latest from Pulse Asia and SWS, siya pa rin po ang nangunguna. It's a commanding lead ahead of the second placer, si Vice President Leni Robredo. What does that say about our political system or our electorate? Ano po yung masasabi niyo?
Well, yan nga ang tinitingnan kong mabuti. My major trust actually in my decision to run for the presidency is really our electoral system and the way our politicians are behaving. I said that this is actually, in a way, hindering the nation from moving forward. Unless we conduct our reforms on our politics, the chance of having a better future may be dim. So that's what I'm trying to discuss with our people. And in the case of, when I was asked about the candidacy of Bongbong Marcos, what I said is that I think we have an important mission or not to allow our history to be revised. It's very important that our young people continue and to see and recognize what our history. We cannot just put that aside. The claim that Bongbong Marcos, for example, should not be blamed for the sins of his father. We think that why not? He's the administrator of the wealth that we thought his family stole during the time of the dictatorship.
Yung sa tanong ni Attorney Rolex Suplico, in second part of his question about the waiver of the bank secrecy law, I wanted to hear some of the answers. I'm not sure how you answered it, pero yung ibang mga kandidato, inintay ko yung sagot, pero mukhang hindi nasagot eh. Kayo po ba? What is your answer to that? And were there rivals among your group that you wanted to hear of ng kanilang bank accounts?
Ako naman sabi ko, yes. Ang tanong pa ni Congressman Suplico ay yung mga anak mo, kamag-anak ko ay, well, yes, of course. Why be so secretive? Transparency is one item that probably we can start with.
But is there anybody among your ranks for the presidency whose interest you might have to take a peek into his bank accounts?
Sana nanood ka, nakita mo naman kung sino yung uncomfortable dun eh.
Well, sir, nanonood ako pero hindi ko wala sa TV eh. Siyempre, not unless you zoom in, not unless you're there, you can't see the reactions eh.
Well, mahirap magsalita pero sa apat sa amin meron isang uncomfortable.